You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you can't.
Take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the New York Jets. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys are in the midst of a great run, only one loss in their last 10 games. Opposite him, the Jets' Aaron Glenn. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And he returns this to the 22. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. Leading them out is the Austin, Texas native at quarterback. It's Baker Mayfield.
Well, the silver lining from last week, he played phenomenally. Got the ball clean and led them to the end zone several times. You know these NFL quarterbacks, though, they trade away all those touchdowns if it meant getting the win. That's his focus this week.
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8. The numbers for Mixon last week, 13 carries, 70 yards.
And those numbers have both he and his blockers motivated this week. They saw that yardage total climbing, but stopped short of 100. Every one of them has to be driven this week to help them reach the century mark.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is taken around the 12. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. As we get a peek at the former Red Raider and 10th pick in the 2017 draft, Patrick Mahomes.
And he just continues to throw touchdown pass after touchdown pass, leading the league here down the final stretch of the year. Guys will say that the numbers and rankings, they don't matter to him very much. I don't know how much I actually believe that. Sure, he's team first, but I think everyone would like to see him finish number 1, including himself.
At the 35-yard line.
Here's Mahomes to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. That's caught inside the 25. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great effort there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Broncos will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. For the extra point, Cameron Dicker. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. And New York set to take the field. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that'll make it second down. When you look at this Bronco defense, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made a difference.
And the Broncos get there and take him down. And now after that sack, we'll pause here a moment because someone was shaken up on that play. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. On third down, Mixon. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Now is the punter, Jordan Stout.
Jordan Stout in punt formation.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. This is taken at the 23. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Now Hall to start the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Second and 11 at the 33-yard line.
Attack!
Now Mahomes. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. He may go. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched the playoffs, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Mayfield off the play fake. Got man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Jets are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Broncos. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 14-7. Solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The New York set to take the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Throwing, Mayfield. Oh, that is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Taken in at the 11. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Broncos offense and Patrick Mahomes headed back onto the field. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
A gain of 15. First down, Broncos.
On 1st and 10, it's home. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
That's another Broncos first down.
Here's Hall again. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. Airing this one out for Evans. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close.
That's another Broncos first down.
Mahomes quickly complete out wide. Touchdown, Broncos. Deebo Samuel. A touchdown on a kick return and now one through the air. And the Broncos have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Mayfield. Anderson hauls it in. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Mayfield. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Mixon with a first down carry. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
A handoff running left, Mixon. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the Broncos.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. His throw incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why they look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
The offense on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 11. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
The Broncos offense and veteran receiver Mike Evans headed back onto the field. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. He finds his man complete. That's Williamson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Evans. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Hey, 43.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. Now here's Mahomes. Now he's going to step up and run. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Yellow. Attack.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
Mahomes now to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the lead grows to 14 and 24-10. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And now out come the Jets. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want a drive to end with a kick. Most of them want it to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases. And he lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. To throw, Mayfield. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it. Out to the right and complete to Pittman. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Out of bounds at the 19
Second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
And going right back to Pittman. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That's another Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 6.
And again, it's Mayfield. And they drop him for a loss, but penalty markers are on the field. Let's see about the call. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
From the gun, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It's second down and 10.
Mayfield looks to throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Jets are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 24-17. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The visitors' offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And as we hit the home stretch here, you can see he leads all NFL wideouts in touchdown grabs this season. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively or offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
To throw once more on second and 10. Mahomes. This is intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
That ties the game.
A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. So we are deadlocked at the... All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. They're able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't put anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Looking to throw on second down. Mahomes. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up fourth down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 22. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Jets will take over. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good for the Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Inside handoff to Mixon. He is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Second and 9 from the 44.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Quick throw into the hands of Pittman. And a nice job of break free with one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
180.
Mayfield down. He'll get this one to Pittman. And he is going to have the Jets first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
First down. First and 10 at the 46.
Mix it up the middle. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 44 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They run with Cunningham. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Max Crosby, the one who got in there for the stop. Second and 6.
At the 30-yard line.
From the gun to give to Mixon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
180.
Mayfield. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 17-yard line.
Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here's a give to Mixon. Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
15-yard line.
20.
Throwing on second and 8. Mayfield. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. They're going to look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
Sets up 4th down.
And his kick is good. And they have regained the lead. So give them 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
With the football going back over to the Denver Broncos. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He finds his man complete. That's Williamson. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Now Mahomes going to shift him around.
Hey, 43, 15.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Mike Evans. adding to his NFL record in touchdowns. And the Broncos have taken a fourth-quarter lead.
27.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. And New York set to take the field. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Inside the 20. And he's going to be taken out of bounds, but not before he gets this all the way down to the 10. 109 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. They'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the 9-yard line.
Throwing, Mayfield. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a third and goal situation.
Now third and goal.
They'll look to throw here. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and they'll bring up fourth down.
And I know that one didn't work out the way they thought, but I don't think it was a bad time to call this play. You're thinking on third down, you might possibly see some pressure. You might see a blitz. So they try to...
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Joe Mixon, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that gives them a 3-point lead. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Broncos.
Here's Mahomes to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. A big play there with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Broncos use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now, after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Looking to put a drive together. Now Mayfield. Over the middle, it's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now second and 3.
Second and 3.
Here's Mayfield. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Brings us third down and 3 yards to go.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Dumps it off to Mixon. Across midfield. And he'll be taken out of bounds all the way down near the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Finding Mixon here again on back-to-back plays. drop it. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Another Jets. First down.
Running left, it's Mixon. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Joe Mixon with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Jets have retaken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They go play fake. Mahomes. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one, ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that's caught inside the 30. All the way home for a Broncos score. Mike Evans with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Broncos have yet again retaken the lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that will make this a 4-point game. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And able to get this out to the 25. Mayfield and the offense now. Down by 4, 2:16 to play. Plenty of time here. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they've got it 1st and 10. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out right at the 35.
Jets. First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's 2nd and a yard. A handoff to Mixon. And he will be stopped here for no gain, and then it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Here now, 3rd down. To throw, Mayfield. That's caught by Addison. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 40.
17 yards. And the Jets.
Mayfield to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Now Mayfield. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
It's now 3rd down.
Mayfield. And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Broncos have just about sewn up this football game. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he is going to have the Broncos first, and that should be the capper. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. On a counter, it's Hall. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Hall again. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college and happen in the NFL. The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
To throw is Mahomes. Airing this one out for Evans. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Jets come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, like all great games, it came down to the final.